So all of this needs to fit in there.
It's a cool hard wind outside my window. Where people don't know which way to go.
Hi. I am leaving for Europe in 2 days, and so today is kind of my panic packing day. You know, I pulled out my suitcase, I've kind of been pulling out some outfit ideas and stuff onto this table over here. Today my goal is just to kind of get everything in one place so that I really have it all pretty much ready to go, and then hopefully over the next 24 hours I can kind of add and subtract things and get it down to exactly what I'm going to need on this trip, because when I've gone to Europe in the past, I feel like I always end up bringing more than I actually needed. I really want to pack light this trip. That's my goal. So I wrote out a list here, my very artsy list of things that I'm going to be packing for this trip. So our very first stop is Ireland, and I am so excited to go back to Ireland, guys. During college, when I studied abroad in the UK, I spent about a month in Northern Ireland, and we just kind of lived in the countryside there, and we took day trips out to different parts of the Republic of Ireland. I just fell in love with it, and you know when you travel somewhere and it can kind of get into your soul a little bit, and even when you leave, it's kind of there in the back of your heart. Well, there's something about Northern Ireland that just feels like home, so I'm really excited to go back to it and see if it's the same as I remember. I wonder if it's going to have changed a lot. So the part of Northern Ireland that we're going to is actually where C.S. Lewis spent his summers. He actually shared in one of his letters that this is the landscape that he based Narnia off of. We're literally going to Narnia, and I cannot believe I get to go in autumn. Like, just the vibes, guys. The vibes are going to be so strong. I cannot wait to film everything and romanticize it all. I am just so excited for this trip. So, step one, I need to get my life together. Let's get all this packing sorted, and guys, let's go to Europe.
Let me hear you say, let's go undercover. I wanna be your lover. I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay.
Hey friends, so it is now the next day. It is Thursday, October 24th, I want to say, and this day has gone by so fast. I have literally just spent today doing all of the last minute prep stuff. So I got my nails done. I have been going around the entire house collecting all the random little things like outlet adapters and tiny toiletry bottles and that kind of thing. So I've piled it all on this table behind the camera, and I am afraid to show you because it's such a mess. For the most part, I think I have everything that I could pre-pack that I'm not going to be using between now and when I leave is here. So there's a few random things like my laptop and this camera, and I don't even know, like my Kindle that's charging. Those things that I'll kind of like have to pack up last minute tomorrow. But right now I think I have everything that I need to at least pack my suitcase, so that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. And yeah, just this whole day I've been doing, like I feel like this always happens where before I'm about to go on a big trip, I assign myself a list of like a ton of stuff to get done before I go. So for example, today I have been moving photos from my phone onto the hard drive just to kind of clear up some storage, and also I have this paranoia that if I lose my phone, I lose all these pictures too. And yes, they're backed up to iCloud and all that stuff, but just in case, you know, just out of precaution, I'm moving them to the hard drive and getting them safe. So there's just like stuff like that, you know. So anyway, I've just I'll grab my list. This is my planner, and this has been my saving grace for the last 24 hours, but yeah, I've literally just been moving things to hard drive. I had some work stuff to finish up today before I go out of the country, you know. And I just feel so much more prepared this time going into a Europe trip, because like I feel like I know what to pack, and I'm trying to pack lighter than I have in the past, and I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. So the packing game's going strong. I feel pretty good about everything, all things considered. This is my kind of, I had this list, but then it was getting overwhelming, so I rewrote the list, and these are all just the things that I still need to pick up and grab throughout the house. I have also made the very tough decision to not bring any physical books with me on this trip, so all the books I'm bringing are either on Kindle or they're audiobooks, which kind of hurts my heart a little bit, but I know I'm gonna buy books over there. And this is just to kind of tide me over on the plane, and it just makes everything easier because it's lighter and saves some space, but it does kind of hurt my soul a bit. So anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's just cut straight to the packing montage.
Is it real?